Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdul Aziz from Universitas Muhammadiyah Semarang. In this session, we will discuss about hypothetical learning trajectory in making mathematics learning videos based on Indonesian culture. In preliminary, the first, Stacy explained that Indonesian students have not been able to apply mathematical concepts in solving mathematical problems in the form of projects and related to everyday life, even though Indonesia has a diversity of cultures that can be used for project-based learning. One of the causes of the mathematics learning process in schools tends to be taught only practical formulas and has not connected mathematics with culture and daily activities. And the next, the application and development of mathematical concept based on problems in everyday life is part of the student learning process. In the other, Sembiring explained that the problems of learning mathematics that have not been connected with everyday life have finally motivated Indonesian mathematics educators to find learning methods that are oriented towards technical abilities, towards reforming mathematics education based on problem solving, especially through culture, because mathematics is seen as a cultural construction. Therefore, mathematics is a representation of cultural development. There needs to be a learning method that accommodates this intent learning method in Indonesian realistic mathematics education, or PMRI, which is the result of adaptation of realistic mathematics education and has been harmonized with the condition of culture, geography, and the life of Indonesian people in general. The Industrial Revolution 4.0 is a phenomenon that combines cyber technology and automation technology. The Industrial Revolution 4.0 is known as the cyber physical system. The implementation concept is centered on automation assist by information technology in the application process, so that the involvement of human labor in process can be reduced. Thus, the effectiveness and efficiency of a work environment can automatically increase. In education, this has a significant impact on the quality of learning and the time and cost of teaching and learning activities. And there is a shift in the field of education that adapt to the era of the Industrial Revolution 4.0 educators. In 4.0 era have the characteristic of directed learning and non-live learning. And we will discuss about research method. In the research method used in this research, we call design research. The study aims to improve learning practice in the classroom through interactive analysis of what will happen in the classroom and its implementation. We can describe design research as an appropriate method for developing solution based on appropriate research to develop or validate a theory about the learning process and the like. In the preliminary design stage, the researcher implement the initial idea about the use of ethnomathematical context in mathematics learning videos at the junior high or high school level. This ethnomathematics was chosen as the learning video content because it is relevant to the goals of realistic mathematics education applied in the era of the Industrial Revolution 4.0. And also, ethnomathematical considerations are used as content for learning mathematics because mathematics appear as a result of culture developments based on the use of mathematical concepts. The development of LT in every video making activity. The most important part in designing video production activities produced by prospective mathematics teachers. The design is inseparable from the learning trajectory, which contain as learning from the concept being taught. In this case, the learning trajectory is a concept map that will be passed by prospective teachers in making mathematical learning videos. The learning trajectory used in the study is an understanding of junior high school and the context of regional culture. Then after that is further deepen regarding the understanding of the relationship between these cultures and mathematical material as the process of making learning videos using cultural context after researching and understanding and knowing the relationship between the culture of the era studied and the mathematical material. And the next step is to carry a pre-production step to finalize the video made by analyzing several research studies on ethnomathematics that are in accordance with the culture as a learning video content. And designing, there are three steps. The first, an explanation of the regional culture raised in the video. And next, mathematical concept embedded in the culture. And the third, example of questions and discussion of mathematical material related to culture. And experimenting, design experiment and analysis retrospective. At this stage, the activity carried out by prospective teachers compare the material and culture that will be used as learning video content with similar studies that have been carried. From this perspective, teacher can find out the concept of material that's adapted to local culture. And next, implementation stage, and the last, development stage. And the result of this study indicate that making learning video, especially using local context such as regional culture or traditional game, that are easily found in daily activities, so that both prospective teachers and students can teach and understanding mathematical concepts easily, find close to daily activities, student day, and reachable by the student's imagination. The research is aligned with the reform of mathematics education that has been launched by Indonesian mathematics educator through the Indonesian Realistic Mathematics Education. Thank you.